What's your business? What business is it of yours? What I do, when I do, why I do, and am I this and am I that? Do I move this? Do I move that? Does he own a cat? Does he own a dog? Boy, does he look like one of those ghosts that you've seen before. A sheet, a whiter shade, a frog, a lion, an amphibian, something reptilian, conspiring to do something of any harm. A leopard who never changes his spots or her spots. Spot on, they say, spot on. Now move on, and on with your business. After all, you're a businessman. A businessman. Someone who likes to work very hard, extremely hard, at doing what? Everyone's busy, they say, like a bee. But it's funny that sometimes you look at honey and you say to yourself, what do they see? Genuine empathy. This is what I love. What do they see? How does it feel? But don't fool anyone with pretending too much. Don't protest. Don't protest. True words said in the best way possible. Sometimes I jest and joke and poke at the right people for a reason. And you find the seasons of your own sanity are always lurking behind every single person who just doesn't seem to understand you. And they say they can't stand you. So many things happening in the mind sometimes. You have to unwind and rewind and see yourself and others. People who they think you've overlooked and try to speak for you and others. Ah, yes, others. Other dimensions, other frames, other names, other pretensions. But the pretensions sometimes have a tension for a reason. A smile that you force for a reason. For reason's sake. You smile. You have to. To be rare, to be kind. Kindness is rare. Corruption of the spirit. Sometimes you need the spirits. You need the spirits to defend you. And that's sometimes you need tea. At times you need tea. What kind of tea? DMT? Or just green tea to make them envious of your theta state? The realist with no dogmatic thoughts. Nothing dogmatic or pragmatic, and sometimes they can't buy it. You just can't buy it sometimes. So they make you feel inadequate. They make you feel so inadequate, and small and insignificant. You say, well, that's just humanity for you. But sometimes you pray for their vanity. You pray for their pride in the false way and in the genuine way, and hope that they say, yes, I was wrong. You were right. I'll stay tonight. I need to stand straight. You still need to know where you stand. You still need to know who you are, what to be. Yes, be the flower, eternally, the eternal flower. Superstition. Superstition has its place. Just don't let anything bad happen. It's quite simple. It's direct. It's succinct. And hopefully pure. And then you pause again, and again, and again, and again, and you go on again just to show that you're consistent. But you have to stay formal. Nearly stoic, but not quite. Just a quiet light. Just a quiet light in me sometimes. And it's never artificial. It's the true source of energy, and it should be free for every single human being. Should be free. Just like every single human being. And liberate themselves with sexuality and intoxication in moderation. You see all the signs where your lights of your eyes ascend to a brighter end. It takes time to find your stream, to find your stream of consciousness. You go for a walk and you often talk to yourself. To find that moment, the words in the right order. You close your eyes and you open them. The gratefulness for just being sometimes here. Not having to prove your intelligence. While some neglect sometimes you think you're exiting somewhere. And you don't know if it's true, you don't know if you're you. And you say, hold me tight. I have to catch myself on a bit. I need to get a grip on my own reality. Sometimes certain words are words for a reason. And forgive me sometimes for being a little same old, cliche, like I've seen this before. Is that my great uncle? He's just like his father. He's just like his dad. He's just like his mummy. Just like his mother. Don't bother with that other grandparent. What about those cousins? All those cousins. Boy, projectors of their own emotion and frailties. Frailty, thy name, is human being. Human being matters. Human being matters. Human being matters. Being human matters. Asking questions, the eternal question for your own life. Contemplate and reflect. And you say, I'm at one. And you go on again, and on again, and on again, just like Eugene. Just like that hand that let in and out so much. You had the feel to feel you. You had to be and not to be. All of these types of people that seem to find their own steeple within, you could say, other people. All the rhymes and riddles that fiddle with your groins. Sometimes you have the stand up when you sit down, and sit down when you go around. You know what I, when I look at my other eye, and that eye, and you see you and you see me. Boy, sometimes you feel free, and then you see there's so much of me. There's so much of me left to show. Boy, ho, 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 ho. That lady of the night, boy, was she something. She wasn't a thing, but she morphs, changes. And she could say she ranges from this to that, that to this. Boy, I better find the twat. Where's her come from? Where's her moment in the kind of sun? That didn't make sense. It doesn't need to be funny. Some say I'm funny. Some say I'm many things. But sometimes you need to keep it open-ended, because here's why. You know, it's not a send-off, it's a send-in. You could call me a sender. You're sending your worth out into space, out there to find a kindred face, or a voice, voice to voice, arms to arms, eyes to eyes, lips to lips. Find the fingertips to either groin. Spread your womb, open up your dick and find your PI and detect all of the parts of the brain that you love. Ah, yes, fake laughs. You have to like them. You have to love them. You have to really like them. You have to love them, don't you? I better sit up straight, because I'm not late for anything. Unlike some people who have nothing to do. Some act, some reveal, I hear. And here I am without peer. And show me your worth. Give me your rebirth as I'm showing mine. Boy, it's good to find your mind again. Unwinding. Showing itself day by day. Year by year. And boy, oh, is it good? Are you gonna call someone? Who you gonna call? Who are you going to call? This isn't mentally disturbed. You could just say he has talent. Do I have talent? I don't know. Who knows sometimes? You doubt yourself. You ask, and you say, why is he like this? Why does he act like this? What is wrong with him? And then it says a psychopath. Don't say the N-word in front of this asshole. You look at the fucking mirror. You see yourself, talk to yourself, know yourself. Grab a cigar and don't smoke it. Throw it out. Because it's not good for you. No. But I am. You could say I'm salubrious. You could say, and then you go on this trail and that trail, and then you find the pollen, and you sneeze, and you find your path. You find your path. And you weave and you weave and you go this way, that way. And you go ran, and this wine, that wine, this wine, that wine. Boy, I need to loosen up more. But this is me loosened up. You loosen up. Untie that noose. You know, that tie you're wearing, that's just a noose, mate. That's just a noose. That's all, yeah, mate. Yeah, you know. I heard it all, I saw it all. But he's just like his great uncle, isn't he? A moving picture, a static image. Don't worry, no one's gonna see this, mate. But what about the download? Just keep it on the download. Yeah, I will, mate, I will. But first things first, what you have to realise, overhearing conversations, not in this nation. Eat your crustaceans. They say it's good for the groin and the brain. Oh, you hear things. You hear things. I'll grab this hat. Just so you know that I'm not a brat, but many people see many things. And then you find yourself, and then he sings, and you go, my Lord. Have you heard the way he sings? Sometimes the way you speak, like this, you just speech singing. Some people speak like this, and that's the way they speak. Open-ended sentences, open-ended freedom. Sorry, mate, you lost me there. You lost me at, no. Yeah, I like the first bit. Oh, yeah, mate, yeah, mate, yeah, mate, yeah, mate, yeah, mate, yeah, mate. Buddy, hey, buddy. So how long you been doing this for? How long you been doing this for? How long you been doing this for? Hello, have you paid your little robotic, aren't they? Bureaucratic hell. All those fins, I said, all those fins. They should live in Norway, and then they'd see what it's like. They should go on a motorbike, and then you psych everyone out. Boy, I get dizzy. Sometimes I'm awkward. Sometimes people think I'm stupid, but maybe I am. As they say, if you want to have sex, you just had to say. You know what I kind? One of a kind. Edward. I think that's my name. And I know I'm not funny. And you don't need to interrupt while I speak. And try to watch the whole thing while I sing with my song and poem. But it's not a song. It is a poem. It's a canto. It's a long poem. I'm a poet. But let's not fight with vermin. Let's go high and ascend and find the sermon in the organ of prayers. My old poetry, if only they knew what I was trying to say. Boy, for the opening he sings to the archway of words. that give a rhyme a soft voice. He ties a bow to his lips, he utters not a word. He ties a bow, finds the flow, and he sips on imaginary tea. And boy, you find that sea of consciousness within this psyche. How do you like that? Too contrived? If only I planned this, it would have been exceptional. I would have been unbelievable. Tough love, tough spirit, tough crowd. Oh, change the angle. Sometimes you nearly think you're an angel to a lady of the night, to a woman of the sight, for sore eyes. I nearly thought I married her. What's going on? I thought, what's going on? Oh, wait. No, 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 none. None. I like doing takes. A take at life, without the strife. Just a smile and genuine laughter, or even fake laughter. You could say I wanted to be an actor. I needed to be one. And the poetry lurked within, and I had to share it all. I had to share it all. Sonnet form, free verse, stream of consciousness, as I am doing this. And sis. Snakes can be good and bad. You thought I was gonna click? See you soon. What am I saying? I'll see you tomorrow. In a few hours' time.